Hello friends, welcome to ProTalent and I'm Nitin Parmar. I welcome you all for this very important capsule module for current affair. So we are bringing this capsule module for your learning. I'm sure you will really enjoy this. Apart from that, we have a special module which is a monthly compilation that will also help you a lot. Okay, let's start to talk about this emergency use approval of a vaccine. Okay, so vaccine का emergency इस्तेमाल के लिए क्या कौन इजाजत दे सकता है, कौन अप्रूवल दे सकता है, उसके बारे में हम आज बात करेंगे. आई एम श्योर यू नो दैट इन अवर कंट्री our drugs controller general of India, that is called DCGI, has approved two vaccines for emergency use. Okay, I'm sure you understand what is the meaning of emergency use. Okay, I'll explain, don't worry about it. Which are the two vaccines? One is Covishield, other is Covaxin. Okay, remember this. Covishield is developed by Serum Institute of India, which is a Pune based institute, okay, which is developing in association with AstraZeneca Oxford University. Okay, so this is Covishield. Other is called, you can say, Covaxin. Who develops this Covaxin? Please tell me. Okay, this is some, you can say biotech company. You remember that? Very good. Okay, please tell me, Covaxin is developed by which company and which is the foreign association company which is connected with this. दोस्तों, this final approval, ठीक है, is very important. Who approves it? Drugs Controller General of India. However, the formal approval came after this, you can say, subject expert committee of CDSCO. They recommended that in a public interest we can use for emergency situation. So possibly in the coming few weeks, India is going to witness this, you can say, vaccine to be administered to few people. So dosto, what is this emergency use approval? It is a mechanism to facilitate the availability and use of medical countermeasure, ठीक है, including that is vaccine. So emergency use का मतलब है there is some medical problem which is coming, and then there is some kind of, you can say, remedy to be provided, a countermeasure is to be provided. Okay, so here in COVID-19 pandemic, this is a countermeasure and that has to be provided. Who approves it? As I mentioned, that it is given by Central Drugs Standard Control Organization. This is the body which approves it. Okay, so when the approval is provided, it is used for limited purpose. Okay, now the big question is, why do we need this kind of approval? My dear students, whenever we have a drug or a medicine to be used for the medical purpose, there has to be a regulatory body which controls approval. Otherwise, what will happen? That some people may develop nexus between themselves, the manufacturer and the doctors, okay, or the sellers. They will have a nexus and in turn possibly tell that this medicine is very useful and you start using it. We don't know whether that is approved or not. So there is a regulatory body which approves it. Okay, so they go for various, you can say, trials, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 trials. So they approve it. Okay, and then they decide whether it is safe and effective or not. If it is safe, that means it is not creating any side effects. Okay, at the same time, whether it is effective, whether it is solving the purpose. So when there is a, let's say, Covaxin or Covishield is provided, it should, you can say, stop corona getting to you. Okay, this is very important. Dosto, this is the fastest approval for any kind of vaccine so far. Okay, this is very important. So last time in 1960 we had a mumps vaccine which took around 4.5 years after it developed. Okay, so this was the fastest so far now. Okay, this the last fastest was this. Okay, now this you can say during emergency situation like the pandemic. Okay, and say world across the world, many countries have provided this idea. So they have to balance, okay, on two things. One, there is a pandemic killing so many people, impacting economic scenario, okay, and the other, there is a limited benefit derived out of the vaccine. Okay, should we use this? Okay, so one go we have a lot of challenges, other go there is limited benefit. So let's try out. This is how the balancing part is used for such kind of thing. So approval is necessary by a regulatory body. We know what is a regulatory body. Okay, now you can say when this emergency you can say use authorization can be granted. Very simple, the known and potential benefit outweighs known and potential risk. Simple. So benefits are more compared to risk. Simple. Okay. So that is how FDA, similarly European you can say Union का भी authorization agency यही बोलता है that it is a 3 trial के बाद हम approve कर देंगे. So US ने भी approve किया है, UK ने भी approve किया है. Now India has approved it. Okay. Now what is the provision for India? In India, clinical trials of new drugs, vaccines, or you can say some kind of you can say tools, some kind of you can say equipment requires regulatory approval under the rules of new drugs and clinical trial rules, you can say NDCT 2019. Okay. However, there is no term like emergency use authorization in India. We don't have this term. Okay, now this term is mainly there in USA and European group, okay, where it is very popular when there is an epidemic or such kind of emergency situation. While in India, we have a term called accelerated approval process in certain situation. So here our regulatory agency is using this particular rule and applies this rule in the current scenario. Okay, this is very important. So in such scenario, there is a provision of granting approval to a drug, okay, that is still in a clinical phase. So currently you can say many you can say these drugs are in a clinical trial process. Okay, phase 3 results are yet to come in a full-fledged manner. Okay, so there is a prima facie benefit against the you can say expected risk. Okay, so thereby we use this accelerated approval for certain drugs. Okay, now there are new rules which is making it very clear that you can say if phase 2 trials are giving very positive results, okay, then for phase 3 trial, okay, we can, because phase 3 trial is a longish trial. So what is phase 1 trial? Phase 1 trial is basically laboratory based trial. Then you can say phase 2 is given to few limited people, okay, and phase 3 is for the large group of people. While phase 1, phase 2 are very controlled mechanism, phase 3 is not in a controlled measurement. However, okay, if we know that there is a remarkable efficacy of any such kind of drug in phase 2 and then the need is urgent, we can use it. Okay, so दोस्तों ये इमरजेंसी यूज के बाद उसको बाद में फेज 3 कंप्लीट होने के बाद लाइसेंस मिलेगा. फाइनली लाइसेंस के बाद ही ये पूरे पब्लिक में यूज हो सकता है, ये ध्यान रखिएगा. ओके, नहीं तो इमरजेंसी वाली जो दुनिया है उसी में ये चलेगा. जब तक आपको कंप्लीट लाइसेंस नहीं मिलता है तब तक ये पूरे पब्लिक में यूज नहीं होगा. यस और नो? सो अप्रूवल granted to drugs and vaccine that are still in clinical trial is temporary. Okay, what the possibility is 1 year. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, great. So I think this is pretty clear to you. Thank you very much for watching this. It was a wonderful talking to you, my dear students. Do not miss out to like this video, subscribe to our channel, okay, and share this channel to large number of people so that you get regular this kind of updates. Okay, free of cost. Okay, this entire thing is available to you. In addition to that, you can very well visit our site called protalentdigital.com. There you get this PDF, or you can even visit our website called courses.protalentdigital.com, where we have a lot of courses available for your learning purpose. बहुत मजा आएगा दोस्तों इस कोर्सेज को लेने में. Okay, it will be wonderful for you. Thank you very much for watching this and all the best.